The chateau. Bobo Kevin. That's not the video. Where's the flamingo? This. What is me? Divune. Tekumbede. Okay. So it means shake it. Shake that. Every day I'm hustling. Bum 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 bum. Is it taking video? Okay, good. Bum 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 bum. First things first. I apparently need some kind of a cell phone heater because the iPhone just keeps shutting off when it's a little cold. That's kind of weird. So I need some kind of a solution. Flamingo to the rescue! What can I think of? I don't know. No. So me and nephew video, take one. It's a bit nippy. The iPhone does not want to be conducive to working in the cold. It keeps shutting off. I might have to order some kind of find a way to get a warm mitten that I can wrap around it or something. In the meantime, I'm trying to see how to make a snow globe for the fountain. And then have the snow be blown all around it. And then maybe find a way to make a bigger version of that. For the whole deck. Because this could fit at least maybe one squash court. Maybe a badminton court. Is it taking video? Okay, good. Yeah. Now, don't know what to do now. There's the outside. I have some rare time alone. Instead of just trying to make something ridiculously complicated with a lot of things that can go wrong, I'll try to think of the simplest way to have some kind of a heated biosphere vivarium for the deck area. Yeah. So my nephews and nieces are probably curious what it's like. It's a bit nippy. It's really nice. I like the cold. I've got my nice black flamingo cat outfit. It's got layers. I like being in layers. I've done the ice bucket challenge a couple times just to show I can do it. I wouldn't mind having some kind of a mini hot tub time machine though for the deck area with some warm heated water where you can be cold and warm at the same time, you know? You can have one exposed to the air and one not. That'll be fun. And then I can have a popcorn machine next to it, because then it'll be a popcorn time machine. And I don't have to worry about allergies, because my nose is not sensitive to a lot of things from the cold. You know, there's not a lot of bugs, not a lot of pollen or mold and stuff. Not a lot of bugs to crawl all over me. I do sense it pretty well though because of all my body hair. Hey, like animals. Yeah, baby. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. Honey. You know, they pollinate with their hairy boys. Okay. Everybody loves their own brand, I guess. So, I'm pretty congested. I need more tissue for my hot sauce issue. Hot sauce tends to do the trick. The hot sauce always gets my nose a little cleared up, even though especially when I'm around pets, you know. Thank God for hot sauce. Louisiana Orchestra. Okay. I don't really have a private life because I try to communicate as much as I can with all my nephews who live globally, nephews and nieces. Yeah, I just post a lot and they just can access it whenever they want. That way we don't have to match up our busy global citizen schedules. It's pretty hardcore. My parents think they're hardcore parkour and try to feed me sheep brains. Yeah, instead of doing that, I'm trying to see if I can make a little snow globe, at least for the that little water fountain thing, or maybe also for the water well where the fishies are usually. The battery is low for some reason, even though it was at 80%. I don't know why this phone keeps doing that. Something about it being near hot, warm temperature and cold temperature, it just shuts off. It's not really handy for having a phone, you know? You expect it to keep working and working and working. Maybe the battery is old or something. Okay, it's still working. So, at least I don't have a nosebleed. I usually have a nosebleed from all the times my nose has been broken. In preschool, all the kids grabbed me from behind and just hit me in the head until I wouldn't stop bleeding in the nose because I was having a tea party with all the girls. That's life. I love tea parties. Tea parties are the best. The teacher was like, "Point. Tell me who beat you." I was like, "I don't know." They were all kind of beating me. Also, I don't like pointing fingers. A bunch of times people have pushed me on ice. So it's part of the game, you know. In preschool, it wasn't on ice. It was a tea party. You know, you never know. You just kind of fly nomadically like they do, like flamingos do with their nocturnal rhythm, not circadian rhythm on Discovery channels. Look. Yeah, my nose, it's really got an elbow mind of its own. Likes to bleed a lot. I sound pubescent. Like Gerard, cousin Gerard from Everybody Loves Raymond. I can't help it. I really have to focus to try to make my voice not sound nasally. It's just the way it comes out. I'm pretty suave though, you know. Like if I try to sound like my normal volume voice, it sounds okay. But if I try to sound like, excuse me. Well, that's the hot sauce coming up. If I try to sound like quiet, it's usually nasally. My normal voice is volume is, I guess, is a little louder. I don't know. My dad can't really hear. I have to speak up for my father, who is a grandfather. Okay. So, in summary, note to my nephews and nieces who have golf shirts. I have a picture of that. I'm trying to build some kind of a badminton squash court for the deck. Maybe a golf range. I don't know. Probably hard to do a golf range. Unless I put like a unless it's facing like this tree. The golf range would have to be standard if I did it. I'd probably buy that, you know. I would buy that. But for badminton, it's nice. Squash, maybe tennis, maybe a volleyball court, gymnastics, Festivus pole. You know, keep it simple. I could do extraordinary feats of strength, hardcore parkour, without breaking my back again. I already did that once, you know. I can check that off the bucket list. Okay. May my relatives who passed away from heart and stroke and whatnot rest in peace. I always give a little ode for them. The moment I wake up, the moment I put on my manscape, shave up, I karaoke a little prayer for them. Anybody else can read it, I guess. Okay, that about covers it. This is nice. It's better than having to say the exact same thing when my relatives call. Oh, the weather is like that? Oh, did you eat this food? Instead, they can just see exactly what I'm doing at any point in time, you know? And then we don't have to match our schedules all the time to call. And, you know, without a photo-visual journal, it's pretty bland and dry. Okay. I don't take selfies often, but when I do, it's practically all the time. And it's with, you know, insects. I'm like Kardashians and J-Lo have more booty than them, but in a classy orchestra way. Also, flowers don't have a front or back. Every flower has a subjective beauty, just as there are many sports for all the merits. And many merits for many sports. Peace out.